What's up, everybody? Mike here, and in this video I want to talk about why I'm personally excited for Dawntrail, baby, which is coming out very, very soon. We're literally 2 weeks away if you've gotten the Digital Collector's Edition, which allows you to play on June 28th, a week after Shadow Erdtree. And just really, I want to go talk about some of the details already announced and made public by Yoshi P and his team when it comes to stuff that makes me really extra excited for this. I'll kick things off with the new job. So while I'm not, super excited for Pictomancer personally like to play as, I'm still excited about it in a sense for other people to play, like other people that may want to try out this DPS job. It's a caster type, I believe, and the fact that, has the ability to draw enemy techniques with being a ranged magical DPS that battles with a paintbrush and, can paint creatures like weapons and land landscapes with which to attack enemies. That's very cool. And they'll be able to buff the party with magic in addition to attack enemies, all with colorful splatter effects. So it's a nice, mix of DPS and support. But the job I'm more keen on playing as is Viper. This dual-wielding melee DPS with two swords that combine into one. That is so cool. And this is an original job not seen in previous games in the series either, but is similar to the existing Ninja job, so I believe Ninja and Viper use the same gear. The other thing, too, about Viper, it kind of reminds me a bit of how Zidane is in Final Fantasy IX with his weapons that he can utilize, as well as Kirito from Sword Art Online. So I like that sort of dual, wielding sword type of, build or class archetype. Then I'm also looking forward to the graphical update that 14 is going to get with Dawntrail. Now, even though I say this many times on videos, graphics and visuals overall are not the number one thing that attracts me to games, sells me on games, things like that. It's always going to be the gameplay number one. But I know people in the community, some people are tired of the, usual graphics, so we're going to get treated to a nice upgrade. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this better presentation will work out. Us as players will be given a Fantasia item to edit our characters as well following a graphical update. And this update will improve the graphics of the game, adding more detailed textures, better lighting and shadow, more muscle definition to characters, and vastly increased plant density. No more low poly grapes for us, people. I'm really looking forward to the, new story and setting as, Yoshi P is setting us up for be like a summer vacation for our characters. We just gone through a lot of, crazy emotional type stuff in Endwalker and anything like that. So this is going to be a nice sort of, I guess, break from that. And it feels like it's going to have a more lighthearted comedy type feel to it. There's a lot of Final Fantasy IX references and things like that. So, and I've been playing through Final Fantasy IX lately, leading up to Dawntrail, and I love the writing in that game, and I'm hoping that this expansion has a similar level of the, writing strength, I guess you could say, where they utilize a lot of comedy at the right moments, as well as knowing to be serious, and just overall great character building. We're gonna have new regions to explore. I'm very excited about that. Just checking it out, seeing what's there. New bosses to fight, new dungeons. Oh man, really, really excited to see how more challenging dungeons are going to be in the boss fights and learn the mechanics of that and the patterns. There's also going to be a new Alliance raid series too. Man, I've really been enjoying Alliance raids and just unlocking raids in general when I can. And 14, I'm still leveling up my Samurai to 90, so at least I have 4 of my combat classes up to 90, but, the raids are a lot of fun, and just, there's so much side content outside the main story stuff you can do in this game. It's worth it, in my opinion. But to add on to that, so with the, new raid that's being added, there's supposed to be a new 8-player raid called the Arcadion. New fates, new hunts, treasure hunts, and questing, side quests, new gear and recipes, of course. Updates to PvP mode, which I've not messed with and I just don't personally have an interest in. And even more so, I love this, is where they're going to allow players to dye more of our gear. Equip eyeglasses as a separate item to the headgear. And for those that have the, free company houses, furnishing limit for houses will be increased. That's exciting. We also, not too long ago had the new job actions trailer. While it showcased some new job action stuff, didn't say what the names of them do, what they will do in actual combat. So I imagine we're going to get 3 new job actions, similar to what we did last time with Endwalker, where it was 3 new combat actions, or at least upgraded versions of previous ones. So I'm very, very excited about that. At least 3. We might get a little bit more. I don't know. I don't think we will, but based on, how they've done previous expansions with each job. But very excited for that, to see, how rebalanced the current jobs are, how they get buffed and everything like that. And just really excited for Viper, try Viper, really go through the expansion of Viper and just have a blast with this expansion overall. Play it with the community. We all react to it together and talk about it together, experience it together, as a community, as friends, things like that. I'm very, very hyped for that, just to go through this journey. And this is honestly, for me, the first time I've ever been able to pre-order an expansion, before release, and I got the digital collector's edition so I can play it early. And normally I don't like early access stuff like this. I hate when they do that, typically, because they want to get more money out of you. It just sucks still, regardless of that. But I know it's going to be a good experience overall. And I still want to support Yoshi P. I mean, he's given us, a great game. He revitalized this game when it, could have easily been killed off. It did not start off well, for those that remember, back in, I think, 2010 when it first originated, and then got reinvented as Realm Reborn in 2013. And I've been playing ever since it got reinvented to that. Started on the PS3 and now playing on the PS5. So very, very exciting. Yoshi P and his team, they have put so much love and effort into this, and I respect the man. He didn't have to do all this, and he's a gamer. He loves this. He wants, the community overall to be happy, have fun, not be bored, things like that. He really cares when it comes to this game, and making sure that it is content rich, content filled. The $15 month subscription fees, even says, helps go towards making these expansions, helps fund that stuff. So it's understandable. And, I just want this to keep going for another decade, 2 decades, keep going, because this to me is my favorite MMORPG, and the community is fantastic overall. I've met so many cool people, new people, and just through other friends too, and I hope to keep meeting more. And we just, just have fun, grow from this, and help each other out even more. So that's very exciting to me, and I hope that makes you excited as well. But yeah, that's pretty much why I'm overall hyped for this expansion. It's gonna be worth the money in terms of the standard price is $40 and the $60 price for digital collectors. So I think it's gonna be worth it. Similar to how I was talking about Shadow Erdtree when I did my why I'm hyped for the Shadow Erdtree expansion. They're gonna give you your money's worth regardless. Yoshi P is definitely gonna give you money's worth, and it's gonna be a lot of content. I can't wait. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, would appreciate a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Why are you hyped for Dawntrail expansion? And what are you looking forward to the most with it? And please subscribe if you're new, so that way you guys can check out other content I do on my channel. That's going to be it for this video, guys. My name's Mike. Thanks for watching.